today I'm going to show you how to prepare a container for leaf cuttings for Drosera, Dionea, stuff like that. Even it would work with Cephalotus follicularis, so the Albany pitcher. Anyways, again, all from reused materials. You can use anything else, but this is what works for me. Okay, we'll use a container. This was, I think, for ice cream or something. So this is our box where we will prepare all the substrate. And this thing that I showed you first, this is like you can use a piece of pipe. This is just, I think, a yogurt pot or something, again, taped just with one water resistant tape because I needed a smaller diameter. This will be for watering. So this will go here in the corner. And when you need to water, you will just water inside. It's something similar that we, if you remember what we did for pinguiculas. Yeah, okay. So maybe we start by putting some sand inside. Quartz sand, so it will hold it in place. So when you pour your water, it will just go from the bottom and just water everything. Because if you would just water on top, it wouldn't be good. Like the water would just go and take all your cuttings all over the place. This is much better. Anyways, here we could also fill it just with sand, but we want that it's lighter. So what we'll put is perlite. More. I think we'll just use all of it. This is already wet. Don't work with perlite while it's dry because it makes this powder and it's not a really healthy thing to breathe in. So now you just need to flatten the whole thing. Okay. You see we still have some space. So this basically this is our, let's say, water reservoir. This is where all the water will be, and of course a lot of space in between, so it's going to be very airy because this is what we need. Now we need the top layer, and we'll use sphagnum moss. You see, this is something similar. This is what our pot will end up looking, or very similar. Just here I have one big container and a lot of small ones. These have been like this for maybe like a year or something, so the sphagnum just grew over. So what we'll do, actually we'll reuse this moss for our next project. I will need this later. I'll tell you in another video what I'm using them for, but what we'll do now is we'll just cut everything to the level of the pot. This is like, once you have live sphagnum growing for you, it's a resource, so never throw it away. It grows, it's sometimes not that easy to acquire, so if you have an option to get it, just grow it, and you can use it for all sorts of plants, but especially carnivores. You know that some Drosera, they just like to grow directly on this moss, but you can also use it as a topping or inside the mix for a bunch of species like Nepenthes or Lincolnia or even some others. And it's really pretty too. You see, like you have these red ones, orange ones, a bunch of species actually. We just like generally refer to it as sphagnum moss, like by the genus name, but actually it's a lot of species, very pretty ones. Maybe it would be worth making an episode just about this. And sphagnum is not your like ordinary like forest moss or something. No. It's something very special. It's the building block that makes peat. Peat, while it's alive, it's this. Plus like all the other organic matter that falls in. Over time it just gets compressed, air goes out, it's all waterlogged and everything, and it compresses first into peat, and then like after millions of years you get first the brown coal and then the black coal. You can have fossils inside and lots of stuff. So Very interesting thing actually. Okay, nearly there. Nearly there. Okay, you see I have a Drosera growing here. A Drosera capensis. Okay. Alright, so now if I didn't do anything wrong, we should see how this works. You see how the water is just seeping in? Okay, so we'll just fill it to the top of the perlite. See how much water actually this takes. And very little stuff here because we put the quartz sand up here. The little pieces of perlite are probably because I'm using this bowl here. Okay. Still more. Oops. Okay. It's up to right here. So this is almost where we want it to be. Okay, so basically what you wanted is that you get it like to the top of the perlite layer, and it should always be like somewhere here. I mean, it will even if you don't water every day, the moss, like in when this stabilizes, like I don't know, maybe a week or two, if you want to put some timeline to this, when this stabilizes and moss starts growing, it will just suck by capillary force this water up, and you will have a nice moist layer here all the time. So you won't even need to add the water all the time. Just you'll check it and then add add when appropriate. We can see on the outside to where our water is, but if not, you could of course always look in here if you would be using different color bowl. Okay, so this is it. I do hope you found this interesting and informative, and it will help you with your plant projects. If you did, a like and subscribe would be very helpful. Thank you, and see you on the next one.